Oh, I thought it was great. I thought it was, and Portland does, some different actions that you don't often see. And I thought we were alert and defended it great. And then, we're physical and had multiple guys in there helping us on the glass, which is what we talked about, kind of a quick turnaround. We're kind of on this travel game stuff, so we didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare, so kudos to the guys.
What do you see from the two guys sitting next to you, 25 points and I think 5?
Yeah, hey, again, I think, everybody's been, you get a little angst and stuff when you drop a game and you get frustrated. Maybe sometimes your shots aren't going or plays aren't happening. And, I thought they did a great job of responding, and Portland's the type of team that kind of, challenges you mentally as much as physically, maybe not guarding people and seeing how you're going to handle that. And I thought they handled it almost perfect.
Going with Benny there, was
Yep.
part of the matchup or just time to switch it up?
No, it's just, like I said, these guys are all bunched pretty much together, so it's, it just went with that. So I think we'll probably see more of that as you go through the season, It's not, some years you just keep the same five, other years you just kind of rotate through guys.
Questions for Nolan or Dustin?
One for Nolan, shot very well tonight again, 3 for 5 from deep, but really found your rhythm, especially in that second half. But what did you see on your game today that you're not only play out?
Honestly, just my teammates, them finding me and everything. I've been practicing, on my threes for some time now, so yeah, just seeing, making sure the rim's getting wider and wider as I go on, man. Yeah.
Dusty, how different do things look when the three goes for you?
A lot different. Felt great to see him go down tonight. And yeah, hopefully I can build from here.
Nolan, you played Portland a few times. You know they can give you threes. Anything you kind of took what the defense gave you without, settling for threes? Anything you kind of balanced that tonight?
I think the whole team did a great job of balancing it tonight. That's the one thing we've been preaching in practice. They're going to give us some wide open threes, but just take the right ones. And on the other than that, taking the threes, making sure we filter in some paint points for sure too. So.
Mark, the job Benny did on Austin. And
Yep, Ben and Mike did a nice job. And then we had some very good switches where we talked our way through them and were alert, which we weren't, especially in that second half against Pepperdine. So, yeah, job well done. And then after a kind of little bit, ratty kind of start, we took good care of the ball. I think we only had 2 turnovers in the second half in a high possession game, so that's good.
For Nolan, Mike comes out of the lineup for the first time since ASU, and he's still kind of finding his footing offensively, but to give you guys 15 rebounds, and he's kind of still rebounded well through the stretch. What does that show about him still finding a way to contribute?
Yeah, Mike is a good dude, man, all around. His energy that he brings every day, his work ethic, everything about Mike, he does his thing, so all kudos to him and props to him. He gives us what's needed on the offensive end, especially with rebound and everything. But he'll get going offensively for sure. He'll get going offensively down the stretch of the season. So.
Dusty, you seemed like you really turned it on there in the second half. Anything you saw specifically, or just taking advantage of opportunities?
Yeah, kind of just taking advantage of what the defense was giving me and my teammates finding me. I guess, yeah, it's a combination of both.
Mark, how important was it for Nolan to give Ryan a bit of a spell there at point guard and be able to keep you guys going offensively?
No, I think that's what we kind of set out to do at the start of this year, and we've just been in some really, really tough games, or maybe had some foul trouble issues or sickness or stuff like that. So, that's the plan, to try to rest. And obviously Nolan's comfortable playing there, and we're all comfortable with him playing there. So, and then again, we were able to get Emmanuel in too. I think he can really help us down the stretch, especially defensively. He's a little bigger, a little stronger. Like tonight, they were posting our guards, and we've seen that a lot, or aggressive guards that are getting downhill, and finishing or pounding on the offensive glass, so it's nice to have a little bigger body there.
Yes, it was important after the other night to kind of put things away in the second half, and not keep them around.
Definitely, yeah. I think a big emphasis for us is coming out in the second half hard and going out and playing, the best we can. And I think we did that tonight. So I'm happy with the guys.
Dusty, what's the challenge of having 4 games in basically the span of a week, and then for you, 3 of those 4 games are back in LA? How nice is that for you and your family?
Yeah, it's been great. I've been able to see my parents and my siblings, so it's been nice. And like Coach said, it's kind of an NBA schedule, but we'll be ready for it.
Mark, any thoughts on LMU, obviously?
I know, I'll start watching them probably tonight, but I know they have Porter from Pepperdine. Johnson hurt us last year. Always physical, always play super, super hard. So, expecting another one, kind of a tough physical kind of type of game. Yeah.